Dear students, you are welcome to this class. Please settle down. Today, we are going to answer some of these exam questions on the board. Okay? Your exam is fast coming. In less than 7 days, you'll be sitting for this exam. So we are going to answer some of the exam questions from the topic in biology, which is organic evolution, we discussed in our last class 2 days ago. All right? Then the question number one is, which of the following is an evidence of evolution? Which of the following option A to D is an evidence of evolution? And this is the JAM exam question in the year 2017. Okay, then if you look here, the evidence of evolution, number one is fossil record. Number one is fossil record. Okay, number two is evidence of comparative anatomy. Number three is evidence of comparative physiology. Number four is evidence of comparative embryology. Okay, we have evidence of vestigial organ. Vestigial organ. Okay, now the evidence of fossil record here, this has to do with the remains of plants and animals that have died about millions of years ago. All right. Study of this fossil record, the study of the fossil remains or record is known as paleontology. Paleontology. That is the study of fossil remains. All right. The scientific techniques used to know or determine the age of the fossil remains is known as radio isotope dating. All right. This is the scientific techniques which is applied in order to determine the age of the fossil remains. All right. The comparative anatomy has to do with the structures. All right. Has to do with the structures, how the structures looks like. All right. Then physiology has to do with function. Okay. For instance, the thyroid hormones of pig are used to treat the thyroid disease in man. All right, which is trying to show that there was a time we were like pig, human beings were like pig before. Since we can use the thyroid hormone of pig to treat the thyroid disease in man, all right, that is showing similarities in function. So it's one of the evidence of evolution, comparative physiology. Then the next is comparative embryology. This has to do with the resemblance in structures as the organisms are formed, developing in the womb. All right. So during the embryological development of man, there was a time man looks like fish, having two-chamber hearts. All right, and they possess gill slates, which looks like that of fish, before they now later change into the form of toad and reptiles. All right, so it's one of the evidence that shows that human being evolved from simplest organism to the complex organism, showing you that there was a time human beings were like fish, toad, and reptiles before they now evolve to the state they are today. Then the vestigial organ here as one of the evidence of evolution. This is vestigial. There is error in the spelling here. Vestigial organ. These are organs that are not functioning, all right? They are described as functionless or useless organ. You can call it rudimentary organ, okay? You can call the vestigial organ the rudimentary organ. Then in man, the vestigial organ or the rudimentary organ we have in man are coccyx. That is the coccyx vertebra. because man don't possess tail, but they have coccyx vertebra. That is why it is described to be functionless. All right. Then the next, which is the popular one we have in textbooks and in exam past question, is appendix. Okay. Now, the question is asking you, which of the following is an evidence of evolution? If you look here in the options here, we have evidence of comparative embryology, and this is the answer to the question. So, skin color, behavior, and body size are not the answer to the question. The answer is embryology due to evidence of comparative embryology. I hope you all understand, right? Okay, then this is pentadactyl falling of vertebrate function due to difference in environment is dash. All right, the pentadactyl falling of vertebrate function due to difference in environment is what type of evolution? Comparative anatomy, physiological evidence, embryological evidence, fossil record. The answer to the question is physiological evidence, which has to do with the functionality of structures in the organism. The appendix in humans, which functions as cecum in herbivore, is an evidence of evolution from dash. All right, that is what evidence of evolution shows this concept in the question number 3. Okay, from what I've explained before, I told you that appendix on the board here is the vestigial organ, which is a useless or functionless organ that have no function in man. Okay, then the appendix in human, which function as cecum, that shows that appendix functions as cecum in herbivore, but in man it becomes a vestigial organ. All right, so what evidence of evolution is supporting this? All right, what evidence shows that man before was like herbivore when the appendix was functioning as cecum? Then presently, when man has evolved to this state, we don't have it function again in human. All right, so the answer to the question, option A is embryology, which is not the answer. Comparative anatomy, no. Vestigial organs is the answer. Okay, yes, for say record, the answer is vestigial organs. All right, vestigial organs support that this appendix in human functions as cecum in herbivore, shows that there was a time man was like the herbivore. Then the last question, the wings of a bat and the flipper of a whale are similar in structure, are described as. All right, this is not the evidence of evolution. It's trying to show you the structure, like they are similar. Okay, the wings of a bat and the flipper of a whale are similar in structure and are described as homological organs. All right, because of similarity in structure, they are described as homological organs. All right, this is all we have for now. Thank you and God bless you. Please don't forget, don't hesitate to subscribe to our channel.